All right, so I'm gonna do the problem from yesterday on the board because some people had issues with it. Um, I have the assignment on my phone, so if I keep looking at my phone, that's what I'm doing, okay? So for number one, it asks us to calculate the volume of water lost by each household annually in gallons, okay? So first off, we need to see that we saw that each household has two leaky faucets and they're dripping at 2 drops, one drop a second, but since there's two of them, it's 2 drops a second, okay? So we start here with 2 drops per 1 second. And we need to change this to gallons per year. So we need to change both the volume and the time. So we could see that if we do drops first, we could see that according to our assignment, remember we always have to put it diagonally, so 20 drops equals 1 milliliter, 1,000 milliliters equals 1 liter, and 3.78 liters equals 1 gallon. So gallon is what we need, and then we cross off drops, cross off milliliters, cross off liters. So we have gallon. For right now, if we just finish this problem, it would just be gallons per second. Okay, and we don't want that. So we want to have it to be gallons per year. So now we have to do the seconds. So we can keep going. 60 seconds equals 1 minute. Okay. 60 minutes equals 1 hour. 24 hours. 24 hours equals 1 day. And then lastly, as I'm running out of space here, 365 days equals 1 year. Once again, we cross off. So seconds to seconds, minutes to minutes, hours to hours, days to days. And then we're left with a year. So this will give us our answer of gallons per year for one household. Okay. Now to figure this out, you should do we have to do the top line first, multiply that and divide by the bottom line. So it's 2 times 1 times 1 times 1 times 60 times 60 times 24 times 365. Then we take that number and divide it by, hold on, 2 times 60 times 60 times 24 times 365. And we take that number, which is 63,072,000, and then we divide it by the bottom, which is 1 times 20 times 1,000 times 3.78 times 1 times 1 times 1. And then you should end up with 834.29 gallons. So your answer for 1A is 834.29 gallons. Okay? I'm going to erase this because you can rewind it if you need to see it again. Let's keep that 834.29 up here. Okay. And then we have the next question asking us, what is the total water loss in your community? So we need to figure out how many households are in our community. Well, we have 26,250 people. And then every one household has 4 people. So that allows us to cross off people, we end up with households. So 26,250 divided by 4 It's 6,562 and a half, so I'll round it up to 6,500. I'll round it down actually to 6,562 households. And then you take this number, bring it down here. Every one household wastes, sorry, the computer made a noise, 834.29 gallons per year. Cross off households, we're left with gallons per year. And that number is 2,562 times 834.29, and that total number is 213,745,098 gallons per year wasted in the community. Okay. All right, then we had, so let's put that number up here too now. One more problem to go. So this is now 213,745,098 gallons per year in the community. Okay. Once again, if you need to see it again, you can rewind. All right. So the last question that asks, oh boy, hold on. The last question asks, what is the percent of total water consumption does the community loss represent? So the typical person uses 95 gallons of water per day. So first off, we need to figure out how much gallons the community uses per day. So if it's 95 gallons per day times, that's per person, and then there's 26,250 people. So we just multiply those out. That becomes 95 times 26,250. So every day we're using 2,493,750 gallons per one day. This number is per year, so we need to change this to per year. So that should be relatively easy. It's a one step. There's 365 days in 1 year. Okay, so days cross out. Take this number, multiply it by 365. That gives us 910,218,750 gallons used per year. Okay, that's not the answer. We need to take this over this and do it as a percent. So all we need to do, lastly, is it's like a test score. So there's 213,745,000 gallons, 98 gallons per year wasted, over 910,218,750 gallons consumed. So you multiply that, multiply by 100, and then you get your percent. I think it's going to be about 20%. Let's see here. Big numbers. So about 23% is wasted. Okay. All right. Check this video out. You always ask if I have questions too. Other than that, have a great day.